Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. It's a Thursday evening, and I'm going to show you some books that I picked up at Half Price Books the past couple of days. I had a week off this week. It's really nice to be off, just to relax and everything, and not have to know that you got to get up and go to work and everything like that. So I'm relaxing this week. I'm going to hang out with my girlfriend a little bit later. I'm going to watch a movie, everything. But I wanted to do this video first and everything, and show you some books the books that I picked up. Also, I wanted to comment on make sure you go to my link, or I don't have a link in the video, but go to my page and check out it's my 350 subscriber contest drawing part 2. I had to do 2 parts because my phone got interrupted when I was recording, and it stopped the recording, so I had to do 2 parts for it. But I added a pop contest, so you have to watch my channel for stuff like that. Like when you see pop contest, this is the first one. And I'm giving away 2 books. You have a choice between 2 Harley Quinn books for my second pick, and my first pick will be a Joker cover for Justice League number, I'll show you, Justice League number 11, I think it is, or Justice League number 8. Yeah. So here's the 2 Harley Quinn. Let me show you the Joker cover first. So when I pick the first name on Saturday, you have until Saturday, May 18th by noon, to go to that link or go to that video and like the video and comment on the video to enter the contest. So this is the cover you'll win when I pick number 1. Whoever I pick will win this cover, and I'll throw in this, the Incredible Hulk 181 facsimile version. I'll throw that in. I ordered 10 of them to use as giveaways. So they came in really nice condition. So I saw on Facebook where somebody said they ordered them and they were all messed up or something when they got them, like a little dent or bend on them. Luckily mine all came in good condition. So like I said, I'm offering that. And for the second drawing, you get to pick between 2 covers. Suicide Squad number 16, which I love this cover. She kind of looks like a sick, but it's just cool homage to the Batman, the Joker and Harley Quinn cover. So by Lee Bermejo, that's really cool. But you pick between Suicide Squad number 16 and Harley Quinn number 58. So, and then you get a complimentary Incredible Hulk 181 thrown in as well. So go to that link. It says, like it says, my 350 subscriber contest drawing part 2 and pop contest. So if you go to that, comment on the video and like it. So what I want to do, just the rules for this contest is make sure the likes and the comments match. So if you go to the video, I see it's got 43 views, but if you go to the video and you want to enter the contest, you just comment anything you want and tell me what book you want if you win the drawing, and or you can tell me later in a Gmail to my Gmail address, and like the video. Like I said, they got to match. If they don't match, then I won't have the contest, I won't have the drawing, and I'll throw it out and I'll do something else, or I'll just let it sit there and I'll keep commenting every time I do a new video to say go to that video and say like it and subscribe, so I can give these books away, because I don't want to keep them, you know, because I like giving stuff away like that. So my next contest will probably be 400. I'll wait a little bit and everything so I can get my stuff, because it takes a lot of time to get all this together and get it all shipped out and everything. So I just want to make sure that I'm going to make everybody interested in it and don't overwhelm them with stuff and overwhelm some of my YouTube other people that are doing stuff too, because I don't want to conflict with different things like that and have too many drawings and stuff like that. But I just think it's fun, and like I said, I'll slow down a little bit on it, and my next drawing will be for 400. I like to do at least every 100 and stuff like that, but I think it's really cool to be able to do this and give back to the community and everything like that, because I just think this is really cool. When I watch all the YouTube videos that I watch and some of the stuff that you guys find and I'm like, wow, and some of the information you guys give, you've helped me out to go out and know what books are worth something. And a lot of times, like I said, I'll go out and just do a bunch of hunts at Half Price Books or different stores. I went to one of my other local comic book stores, and I found some books that are worth money in their dollar bins. And they have so many books, though, that I don't think they're concerned with value of them and everything like that. They're cool stores, and they just put so many books out, and they got books up on stairs, they got books downstairs, they got books everywhere, that they're not really worried about making a ton of money exactly on every book. So like I said, you find some gems at the local comic book store as well, and some of the stuff I don't find at Half Price Books. So like I said, go to that link or go to that video and find out. Just comment and like the video, and for your chance to win some of those books and everything. Like I said, the next one will be for 400. But now I want to show you the books I picked up this past couple of days, this week while I've been off. But some of them are really cool. Some of them are just like multiples of other stuff that I already had. Like the first one here is 300. I thought this was cool. I gave away a big book like this and got a winner for the whole book. This is book 1 of 3. Or is it, yeah, no, 1 of 5, I mean. See right there? If I can get it to focus. But, yeah, 1 of 5. And I got it for $1.99. And I thought this was cool. So I said, you know what, I got that big book. And I saw where I bought the book for the contest before, they got 2 more 300 big graphic novels. Maybe I'll get another one or something like that. But they have another book called Xerxes at another Half Price Books that I went to. That's a big version of all the collected issues of that, which is kind of cool. So I may look at that. But I've been going around trying to find different books for contests and stuff like that in the future. So we'll see what I find. And like I said, if I find it for a good price and everything like that, I'll use this for a giveaway. Now here I found another one of these. This is Action Comics 957 for $1.49. And this is cool. I think this is going for... Most of them that I pick up lately, I've been just finding stuff that's worth something, because some of the books I've been going out and getting, I've been trying to fill some different spots in my collection. But most of the stuff though I've been doing is for the collection. I've been getting stuff that I really want to read or really want to have in my collection. But a lot of stuff I'm going to be planning on selling or getting rid of it, because I don't want it, because I get so much, and I don't want to have just a ton of books sitting around. Even though I may like some of the stories or characters, stuff like that. If I can get them, which I know some of you guys have videos on there, Gem Mint Collectibles. This cat has got omnibus. He's got a whole bunch of omnibi or omnibuses, yeah, however you pronounce it. But those are cool to get, or trade paperbacks instead of having the single issues, which I love having single issues. Some of the books that I really like, I'll keep some of those books, and maybe I'll get a trade paperback as well, or a hardcover. But some of the ones that I really don't want to have anymore, and I may want to have the story, I'll go get an omnibus with it and everything, because I think those are cool and it'll take up less space. So we'll see. And also too, it's kind of cool to have a digital version, which I still like to have the physical copy, but a digital version is good too. So I found this. I didn't know it was second printing, but I thought it was cool. I wanted to try it out and see what it is. Alex plus Ada, #1 from Image Comics, $1.49. The first printing, this is white. It's a white background with black letters. I wasn't sure when I saw it. I said, okay, let me try this out. And this is the back cover of it. It doesn't look bad. I think she's supposed to be an android or some type of robot. So, and this one, I thought something was special going about this book, Avengers #7. I don't know if there's something special going on with this. I don't know if it's because of the Red Hulk or what. But I saw it. I said, you know, let me grab this just in case, because I couldn't remember. I knew it was one issue that was something about it. It may not be this one. It may be one with Iron Man getting the Infinity Gauntlet or something like that, but I don't remember. If you remember, put it down in the comments and let me know which book it is, because I know I grabbed these by John Romita years ago, and Brian Michael Bendis, when they came out. I have a whole set of them. I think it was 12 issues or something like that or more. But there was something special about the story. I haven't read it in a while. That was highly collectible now, and I still haven't seen Avengers Endgame. Maybe that's why. Maybe there's something in one of those stories that makes it worth something. So, but okay, now we got Batman #38, the origin of Bruce Wayne. This is going for a little bit of money, so I grabbed another one of these. Like I said, and I paid $1.49 for it. A lot of them I'm gonna get, so I can use for giveaways, and some of them I'm gonna start selling and everything on a online store like eBay, or if I can get a store set up at Amazon, because I know a lot of you guys have those too, which are cool. And a lot of guys I've met at Half Price Books, they sell out of their house, or they sell out of their garage and stuff like that. And there's some guys on Facebook, they post a lot of things showing the books that they've been picking up, they're going to be selling at their garage sales or something in the next few months, next month, the next few months, which is cool. I mean, you get these books for a cheap price, and you sell them for hopefully not an astronomical price, but it depends on you. You sell them for whatever you want to sell them for, but you get them for a good price, they're in good shape, and you make money, and you go back and you buy more, and you just keep doing it, which is cool that you can do stuff like that. And I don't know if you have to have like a seller's license or something like to sell out of your garage. Like if you're having a garage sale, you call it a garage sale, and you have to get a permit. I'm not sure how you do that. I've done it before, so I think you do. But it's just cool to be able to do that. And so you don't make, instead of like having a where you have to mail everything or something, because that costs a little bit of money. When I send all the stuff off, it costs a little bit of money. Like I think about mostly about $5, a little more than $5 to sell all of my winners, the books off and everything like that, which isn't bad. Like I said, it helps my channel and everything. So, but if you had like 100 books that you got to mail off, and wow, and you just have to add the price into the shipping, like a shipping and handling cost. And that for the winners and everything that I do, it's not bad because the cost doesn't matter too much with just a little bit of stuff that I mail out. But if I would have, when I start selling or something like that, if I got like 50 books I got to mail out, you got to add the shipping and handling in it as well. And I know when I scan you weigh everything. Next time I go, I'm gonna have to film it. I should have filmed it this last time. When you put it in a box and you weigh it, and you do it at the kiosk machine, so you don't have to go up front or stand in line. You can go weigh your boxes and everything like that, and print everything out, measure it, and weigh it, and say that it doesn't have any chemicals and stuff that you're mailing or food, and it's not cylindrical and stuff. But you weigh it and print out the sticker, and you write the name on it and put some tape on it so it doesn't smear, which I've done, the name and stuff like that, and you mail it off. And it's a cool, quick process. But okay, here's one that I have now. But I enjoy doing that and everything like that. But if I start selling stuff, I got to include the shipping and handling costs, which is, like I said, most of them the way I mail them in, when I mail them in those boxes, which I've been trying to find bulk places to get stuff like that to my house. And then when I sell something, put it in that package and put it in backing boards that I usually keep. I got extras, and wrap it and tape it so it doesn't move around and get bent, and then send them out. It just costs money. So, but here we go. Batman Eternal #1. I think this is going for a little bit of money, so I saw it and I said, let me grab that. I just love that cover. I think that's Finch, or is that Fabok? It's Fabok. You see the name under his leg down there. Look how cool that is. So I think I got 2 or 3 of that one. So stuff like that's I'm going to use for videos, because like I said before, I'm going to do a video to show all my #1 issues and certain issues that are cool. Plus, I just got to get through my other books. I got to finish Marvelocity and the Batman Hush and the David Finch books and everything, so you can see the drawings and do voices and sound effects, some stuff like that, just to get through to make it interesting, and just hopefully you guys like the videos and everything, and just have fun when you come to my channel. And like I just watched Tomb of Comics, How to Draw Superman. You got to go to his channel, Tomb of Comics. Go to his channel for his tutorials of how to draw superheroes. And he just drew Superman. He just posted it, and I watched it, and me and my girlfriend, we were dying laughing. I wish he would do one a day, because they're hilarious. So check him out, Tomb of Comics and everything. Tell him Collector Dude sent you. But you won't regret it. Everything. But and there's other guys too. I'll comment and tell you to go to them too. Key Comics Market Watch. This cat finds awesome books. Check him out too. Alex the Comic Hoarder. Daz the Key Chaser has good videos showing the books that he recommends per week and everything. Jim Comics is good. He has some great ideas. He set me out on great books to find and stuff like that. So, and when you go to the order pack and everything like that, you say, okay, Jim said this is going to be good. He thinks he's speculating it's going to be good. Pick it up. And Bat Avenger is good too, because he goes out and finds a lot of stuff. Mercenaut, this guy, I don't know where he works at, but he has an awesome collection. Mercenaut, wow, I like to watch his videos and everything. Gotcha, he always says, but great videos. But there's more, but as I think of them, I'll tell you and everything. But here we go, Detective Comics #934. I got a signed version of this, and what's cool, I said it before, I paid $1.49 for it. Midtown Comics, they'll offer signed books for just cover price. I try to get every single one of them every time I do it. Lately, I've been cutting back because I've been going to Half Price Books, but I've been going back, and some of them are still there. Some of them, I got a signed Venom #1. I got a signed Detective Comics #1, 934 right there. I've got other signed books and stuff. They keep coming out with them. Imagil signed books, DC signed books, Marvel signed books. You can get them for cover price. Some of them are still a little bit higher. Like the one that I got coming in the mail soon is Batman Damned #1. Brian Azzarello signed it. The one for Jim Lee was $200, but the one for Azzarello was only $52. I wish I'd have ordered 2, but I wasn't able to get the money together to get the second one. But I got 1, and it's going to be coming in the mail pretty soon, which is cool. And I'll show you that when it gets here. This is cool. Inhumans #1 I got. I just bagged and boarded in my trusty Silver Age bags and boards because it wasn't bagged and boarded, but it was in good condition. I was surprised. I was glad that it was. And this is going for a little bit of money. I want to do a flip through of this because I love Jay Lee's artwork. And these, I found 2 more copies of this. I have 1 through 3 of Injection, 1 through 3, but I found another copy of #1. It's going for a little bit of money. Good condition, $1.49. And I found another copy of #2. And I paid $1.49 for both of these, each. So as I get multiple copies, like I said, I'll use them as giveaways. So if you don't have the book, everything, keep coming back and check back and see what I have contests with. I mean, I can only have so many contests at a time and stuff. Like I said, I want to hold back and don't do too many and everything. But as I do them, as I come up with a pop contest every once in a while, it's just boom, come up with one. I'll offer stuff like that, everything, just to help my channel, and not even just for subscriptions, but just for people to come back and maybe enjoy what I'm doing. I hope I'm doing stuff that's cool and fun for everybody, like I said. And I'll always tell you about other people that are doing funny, hilarious stuff, or they have the info that you need just to help you find or pre-order or order the books that you want to get. Like right now, I need to do a video for Unknown Comics, Midtown Comics. They have a lot of great books on there that you might want to pre-order that are looking pretty good, that you said, you know what, I better get that. And even if it may not be worth anything, I usually recommend them because I love the artists, like Mike Deodato. The Savage Avengers, I still haven't gotten one yet. I got to get out this week. I've been doing other stuff, but I got to get out this week and go to my local comic book store, Pack Rat Comics or Capital City Comics or Comic Town or Laughing Ogre, any one of those, and go pick up 1 book each or something just to help them out. Because I used to buy a lot of stuff on Midtown Comics online, and I wasn't leaving the house, didn't have to worry about it. I go to work, come home, and do whatever I got to do, or go shopping and stuff like that. But to do my comic books, I was saving money by not paying tax by buying off of Midtown Comics or mycomicshop.com or Westerfield Comics. I call it Westerville, but I think it's Westerfield Comics. Or I go to Mile High Comics, and you save a lot of money by doing that because you don't pay the tax. But I still like to go out to the actual store. Like I said, my previews. I'm behind on my previews videos, which I want to try to do, and just go through them and show you what's coming out, and hopefully you'll enjoy it when I do it. But I got to get the latest previews, so I'm going to have 3 previews to go through. So, but I like to collect them, and when I get done looking at them, some of the pictures I might want to keep, I'll use for some of my ideas for inspiration, or I'll just take them and sell them. And everything, I sell them to Half Price Books because they're just artwork pictures, or I'll give them away to people that have kids that want to use them for art or different things like that. But I always tell them, hey, some of the pictures in them might be adult oriented depending on what they're selling. So, but they're just very awesome books. If you're an artist and you want to look at artwork and stuff like that, besides comic books, you can look at those things as well. But this, as soon as I see Jurassic Park, I always go, you know what, grab those, because usually they're worth some money, and most of them are. Some of them aren't, but many of them are. Return to Jurassic Park, #9. This is a jam session with all these artists in there. Look at all the artists. I paid $1.49 for this one. This looks really cool. So as soon as I saw it, I looked it up on mycomicshop.com, and usually, like I said, when I go, I'll check their site, and instead of eBay and stuff like that, I'll check their site or Mile High Comics or something like that. Midtown, not so much, but and I'll see whether it's worth the money or what they're at least pricing it at. It doesn't mean it's going to sell, but what they're at least pricing it at. And I found another one of these, Lazarus #1. So that's going for $1.49. I bought it for. And I found a number 12. I used this in my first contest, going for about $27. It's more expensive than the number 1 issue. But I paid $1.75 for that one. Okay. Then this right here, I wasn't sure whether this was anything, and I didn't get it the first time. Lois and Clark, number 4. I didn't read the story because I was still trying to figure out. I mentioned it in one of my other videos. I didn't know what happened to the first Superman. If the new Superman we got now is from another dimension, and we don't have the original Superman that they had. I'm not sure how the story went. Plus the story where there was a human version of Clark Kent, and I still haven't figured out who he is. I saved the books. I got them downstairs, but I have to read through those and check out and see what happened with that story. I haven't done it, but I'd like to find out what who he was and why he was threatening and everything. But then I found this too. $2.99 I paid for this. Night Raven, House of Cards. I've been finding a lot of graphic novels and everything, so I said, you know what, let me pick these up. And this looked different, so I grabbed it. This is I don't know if it's number 1 or just, I think it's maybe a single issue, but it looked really cool. So I said I grab it. I think that's going for a little bit of money. This, I don't know if this is going to be auctioned off for a movie or optioned off for a movie, but it's a really good story. The Old Guard. So I got about 3 copies of this right now. Everything. That's number 1. I paid $1.99 for that. That looks cool. And this one, I thought it was the original cover, but wasn't. But Revival, number 1. Image First. This is going for, I think it was $1,000 or $2,000 for number 1. It was something really high. I was like, you got to be kidding me. What? But it looks like a good story. And look, Jenny Frison is doing the covers. She did the covers, I think, for the whole series. And I wanted to collect it just for that. But if you see a number 1, grab it. Even this Image First, like I noticed some of the Image First books are going for money, and some of the reprints are going for money, like True Believers, Amazing Fantasy 15 with Spider-Man on it. That's going for a little bit of money. I think it's like 15, 20 bucks. And it's a reprint. You paid $1 for it. I noticed some other ones are going like that too. Like some of the reprints, depending on what they are, like the second print of Amazing Spider-Man 101 with Morbius on the front, and he's slapping Spider-Man with the 6 arms. That's going for like $46 a night. I checked it out on video because a guy on Facebook posted. He said, are reprints going for any money? And somebody said, no, they're not going for too much and everything like that. But I looked, I said, you know what? No, they are. Because I've been finding that out. Every time I go and do a hunt, I'll look and find some reprints, and I'll check on mycomicshop.com, and I've been finding out that some of the reprints and some of the originals that I didn't think were worth anything, and some of the reprints are going for a little bit of money, like True Believers. I didn't really like getting True Believers. I like the facsimile versions, like the Incredible Hulk, but they got a giant-size X-Men coming out. They got one from John Byrne coming out, the X-Men. They got Deadpool, number 1 True Believers. That's going for like $13, something like that, or more. I got a signed version by Fabian Nicieza, who wrote the story. It's called Deadpool number 1, but it's really a reprint of New Mutants 98. But I got a signed version from Midtown Comics for like $1, or maybe I paid a little bit more for it, but it was $1. And it's going for good money. And that's just the regular version. The signed version may be more. I only could get 1 though. But I'm going to get about 10 copies. Like I got 10 copies of Incredible Hulk 181. I'm going to get 10 copies of that New Mutants 98 facsimile version. It's coming out in July. So same thing with Giant Size X-Men. It's coming out in July. There's some other True Believers versions that are worth a little bit of money too. It depends on what the story is. I think it's the content, the character, the writer, what the story's about, who wrote it. I don't know. It depends. Like I said, like the Spider-Man ones, that's why I said I always go to the Spider-Man section at Half Price Books, because I find a lot of good books there. But some of those reprints are worth the money. So if you see them, pick them up. Like Image First. I'm not sure if a Revival is going for anything. I don't think it is. Or like the Image First version of some other books that I've gotten. Like Walking Dead number 1. Image First. It's going for like 15 to 20 bucks. It's not the original book, but any of the reprints of number 1 of Walking Dead are going for money. So if you see them, I saw a 10th anniversary reprint of Walking Dead. It's going for like 10, 15 bucks. But I didn't buy it. I saw it at Half Price Books. I said, I'm not going to pay that. But if I can find it for cheaper, I will. You know me. If I can get it for cheap, and I'll get some extras and give them away for prizes. This right here is going for good. I got the first few issues of this. Saga, number 19. That's going for a little bit of money. Good condition, $1.49. Let me speed this up so I can go get done. I'll try to get it less than 30 minutes. Number 20 of Saga, $1.49. This is going for a little bit. Scooby-Doo, number 9, or Scooby Apocalypse. Great story. I read the first few issues. I love this. I'm going to try to get a whole set of these. And I like to get a hardcover of them, or like an omnibus of this, because this was really good. It's like a real zombie story. They're not fake characters or fake people where you pull the head off and the guy's yelling, "You darn meddling kids." No, this is like real stuff. So that's number 9, and I'm gonna have to check and see when I got them all in my books in my boxes here, and put it in with the rest of them once I bag and board it in my trusty Silver Age bags and boards, resealable. But that was $1.99. I'm gonna try to get the whole set. I've been finding them at Half Price Books. Really nice stuff. Superior Spider-Man number 23. $1.99, I think. Yeah, $1.99. That's going for a little bit of money. I got multiple copies of that. Prizes or giveaways or something for sale. 24. Superior Spider-Man. Love Superior Spider-Man. $1.99. I found a Dark Empire number 2. Star Wars number 5. That's going for a little bit. I paid $1.25 for that one. Then I got Star Wars The Old Republic number 1. Threat of Peace, Part 1. I paid $1.49 for that. That's going for a little bit of money. Usually when I see the number 1s, I check them out just to make sure. And I was surprised. I went to one of my local Half Price Books and got this for $1.50. Another copy of this. I bought 3 copies of this off of Amazon for $7 each. Now I found one for $1.50. Really good condition. So I'll have them in my collection. And I always pick these up. The Rebirth of Superman and Wonder Woman. This is Superman Rebirth number 1. I got this for $1.49. I got about 4 copies of that. And I got about 5 copies of this one. Superman number 1. Right here from the Rebirth section. This comes after the Rebirth version. But I got about 5 or 6 copies of this. And I got them in, I put them in my separate box. Like everything that I have doubles and triples of. I put them in a box. And I use them for my pop contest and my giveaways. So I can keep them separate from the collection that I don't want to touch for me. So, and I found another one of these. Super Sons number 1. Going for about $8 to $9, something like that. $1.49. First printing. That'll be cool. And like I said, I found this. Thieves of Thieves number 1. Great story. And this is, I got this for $1. It's Image First. But I don't know, I don't think I checked. This one isn't going for anything. Like I said, it depends on what it is. Like I said, if you find a True Believers, Amazing Fantasy, it's going for a little bit of money. And like I said, I like the facsimile versions better because they're the actual comic book and everything. It's a reprint, but it's an actual comic book. The Image First or the True Believers aren't as nice, but it depends. Like I said, it depends on what it is. That makes it worth something. This one I didn't pick up. I missed it. Venom number 13. Somebody took the digital version out of it. Like I said, usually when it goes to Half Price Books, people do that. They'll get their digital version and they'll sell the actual book so they can have the original. But this right here, number 13. So I got it in my collection now. Cool. And I paid $1 for it. It wasn't in a bag. Or it wasn't priced. No, wait a minute. I paid $1.99 for it. My mistake. They had it upside down. I found this. They had a stack of Walking Deads, but I didn't get them all. I didn't have the money to get them, but they weren't worth really a lot. But I still, and when I see Walking Dead, I want to grab all of them, but I couldn't get them. There was like 20, 25 issues of it. But I found one that I didn't have. My girlfriend wanted, or to put in the ones that I do have, because if I would have bought all those, I'd have had multiples, a lot of them. But I got number, what is this, number 125 of Walking Dead. And I got that for $1.49. But I'd like to go back and be able to get them if they're still there. Then I found The Wicked and the Divine 1 through 5. Paid $1.75 for each of them. I thought that was cool, so I said, you know what, let me grab them. I heard the story was really good. That's 1. Here's number 2. And I don't, some of these are cover B's and this cover A's because they made multiple covers of them. Here's number 3. $1.75 for it. Here's number 4. And number 5. And that's all they had. I didn't see anymore because I would have grabbed them. And I paid $1.75 for all those. And my last book, so to show you, make sure this is done, is $2.49. I paid for Frank Miller's Xerxes. And like I said, this is number 1 of the book that I think I'm going to grab for a contest eventually, if it's still there. But they usually have multiple copies of the trades, or the hardcovers, because they're like long. If you've seen my video for 300. It's like a long book and stuff like that. So it's cool. But that's the last book. Like I said, but thank you very much for watching. Go to my channel and find out the pop contest and enter it just by commenting and liking the video. And then this Saturday, when I have the drawing, you'll have a chance to win some of the books. Like I said, but the next contest will probably be for 400. But thank you very much for watching again, and you guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.